Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Wolf and welcome to the last episode of BlockHeads SMP Season 1. And I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I am so excited for this episode. Like, really excited. Because we are gonna get through everything, almost everything, that happened on the BlockHeads SMP in Season 1. And yeah, I mean, it's kinda sad that Season 1 is ending, because I had so much fun in here with other BlockHeads. Playing with them was absolute blast. And on one hand, it's quite sad that Season 1 is ending, because I had such a blast playing here with everyone. But on the other, I'm so excited for Season 2. Mostly because other BlockHeads will be there, because most of them, including me, have lost the motivation for Season 1. For finishing their projects and stuff like that, because basically everyone has their projects done. Except me, it seems. So we are gonna start this episode by finishing this base. This huge project that took me way too long to make. Not gonna lie. And you can see all these shulker boxes. Yeah, every single one is filled, except this one, is filled with stuff and stuff and stuff. It's gonna take a long time, so we are gonna start this episode with a time-lapse. So let's put on our time-lapse music, and let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is done. And I am so happy with this. I am so happy with this. I finally managed to finish a project on a BlockHeads server, and I finally have a base on this server as well. I always had trouble with finishing my projects, So the fact that I've actually managed to finish something fills my heart with joy. So let's just start from the bottom to the upper part of the base. And I'm gonna say what has happened and what have I changed. So down here, there was a lot of concrete. Like black concrete and stuff like that, you know. And I decided to remove it. And it looks way better now, I believe. We have this engine part, this path right here, and then we have entry to my base, that is right here. And you just go up the water column, and you are in our huge storage area. There is a lot of space for everything. And it's a bit sad that I didn't put anything here to cover up the sea lanterns. But to be honest, I don't really care. I'm not gonna change a single thing of this base anymore. So we have this area, I really like it. This glass effect was inspired by Space Valkyria 3 on 2B2T server. 2B2T is an anarchy server, as I believe most of you know. And then if we go up here, this water column, oh, that's down. If we go up here, this water column, we manage to get to the King of Thieves. I believe it was weekly challenge number 2 or something like that. Also 3 people finished it, I believe. And it's just a fun addition to my base. There's nothing spectacular about this. I just like it because it fills a bit of my space right here. And if we go up, we get to this area. That was our submission to the Adopt a Cow minigame that Turtle has created. This was awesome to build. I had such a blast building this. You know, the story with 5 lily pads. Every lily pad is for a dead cow. That unfortunately didn't make it up here. And we have many cows, for example Sarah, Joel is here, Sebastian. This is Cup of Butter, the original, not really original, but like 5th cow that was named a Buttercup or something like that. And also Amanda. I really like flowers in my builds, so I've put a lot of them. Maybe a bit too much, I'm not sure. And that is the last place that you've already seen. Now let's get to something that is new. And that is this place up here. I decided to make it in a circle shape. Because I just thought that circle might be cool. Oh, that's down again. And if we go up, you can see that there's absolutely nothing and this place is such a mess. I mean, at least I can fly through it. This space was meant for villagers, but I've never gotten into that. So that is a bit disappointing that I'm leaving this whole space behind. But as I said, I'm not gonna change a single thing. Anymore. Up here is one of my most favorite areas. And that is just a chill zone. The idea behind this place was to give Enderman some space to just talk, chat, sleep, maybe just sit on the bench, watch all the flowers and trees that I've put here. And I must say that I don't like this place. It is such a chill place. Maybe if there was music just coming out of somewhere, maybe a tree or 24/7, that would be even a bit better. But it's not really possible to have music going all day long. So I'm really happy with this. And that is basically everything that I've put inside my base. I'm so happy that I finally managed to finish this. This base took me at least 12 hours. I believe it was 12 or 15 hours of building. And also like another 20 hours of gathering resources. The quartz was such a pain to gather. But thanks to Atom's Villager Hall in the shopping district, and also Tinker, who sold me 2 shulker boxes full of quartz, I was able to get all of the quartz I needed to finish this. Let's take one last look from the outside, and you see that it looks nice, I hope. I really like it. One more thing that you might noticed in the time-lapse that I've created is that Matt has helped me out throughout the build, and I'm really thankful for that. Thank you, Matt, once again, and I can't wait for the stuff that we are gonna do in Season 2 together. But anyway, there was a lot of talking about this base. It's time to do something else. And the thing that I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna tour you around everything that happened from the start of the season to this point, to the end of the season. And I hope that you're gonna enjoy it. It might be quite interesting for you. So the first thing you might be wondering is how I actually got into the BlockHeads server. I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on, and also there was a lot of luck involved as well. So I basically was searching for a server for a upcoming quarantine that was coming into the Czech Republic where I'm from. And I found BlockHeads, the server that I was playing on before BlockHeads has unfortunately died. So I wanted something to just enjoy during the quarantine and the tough times that were coming to the Czech Republic. So when I firstly joined, there were two guys joining me, two of my great friends. One of them is Stick, that is an active member of the community of the BlockHeads server, and the second one is Combat, that unfortunately had to leave for a while because he was moving, and then a lot of stuff happened in his life, and I must say that it is completely understandable, and there's no bad blood between us. I mean, why there would be? We are great friends, and when he decides to come back, I'll be really happy to play with him once again. So this is the spawn island that B and Atom have created. It is just something to welcome the new members. And also there's a few commands that no longer work because we got rid of all the plugins that were here. So this is just a fun area. And I must say that it looks really nice. At the start of the season, I made a really big mistake, and that is that I've decided to speedrun the start of the season, and I tried to get Elytra as fast as possible and stuff like that. And I've lost a lot of early game joy that I would get if I didn't decide to do that. I've basically went in this direction. I've scouted the seed before I've joined for the first time, and there were a lot of trees in this area right here. It's hard to believe, but yeah, there were loads. There were so many trees here, but at the start of the season we got rid of all of them. And also there are not as many animals as they were before. That is because I didn't have a farm and I needed some food. Like this. Me and Combat have created a starter base. We were together in the start of the season, and I must say it was such a blast. I'm a really good player and he's such a good builder. So he built everything that is right here, and I've built everything that is down here. I don't see any light for some reason. It's bugged, I think. And this storage area is such a mess. There's not as much stuff. And in this, for example, food chest, there are some seeds and stuff like that. But in mob drops, there are saddlers, there are enchanted books. In junk, there is everything that could have been in farming. Some spare stuff from end busting, heads, building blocks, and stuff like that, you know? But I like this area a lot. It brings a lot of early game memories that have happened. And you can see that the day that the server was created, or the time that me and Combat and others joined, for example Tinker, I believe maybe Misei and others as well, we were the first to kill a dragon, me, Combat and Steak, and that was on the day that the server started. And it was fun to speedrun, but when you're on an SMP, it's best to just experience early game as much as you can, because then you get to the late game and what you want to do. There's not much you can do. Like, you can create a starter base, but then you create a base, then you get tired of it, then you come back to it, and it's just way more enjoyable to enjoy the first few days on any survival thing, even a single player world, even a SMP, just anything that includes the survival part of it. So that's one sad thing. But then we were first to create a shop the next day after. We created a small wagon that was selling elytras, I believe, quartz, gravel, sand, and the grindy stuff that others don't want to do usually. And also at and also in the same day, we were the first to beat the raid. We died like 6 or 7 times during that. But it was a lot of fun, I must say. And also, a few days after that, we were the second to get a beacon. Because Tinker was the first guy. This was a fun project to make with combat. And I really enjoyed it. We have some more junk here, and also our first enchanter. Fun fact, the first sword that I've enchanted got every single enchantment, excluding sharpness 5. It was such a great sword. It had looting, it had knockback, it had fire aspect, it had everything that you need on a sword. I think it was maybe even better than this sword. I'm not really sure, but I was really happy when I got it. There's also one more memory that I have, and that is before combat built anything that is right here. We had such a messy staircase, like such a bad staircase. There were dark gaps everywhere where mobs could spawn. And probably the second most fun memory out of BlockHeads server is when when I was in the starter base just mining stuff and enchanting as well. And I just got out here. We were in the voice call together with Combat, and Combat was just fighting mobs. And he was looking up there to the staircase and was just whispering the words, "Please don't, please, please don't." So I just came here and looked like what's going on. And right after that, Creeper just decides to jump off the staircase, a kamikaze onto us, and blew us all. Unfortunately, he didn't destroy our items, but just the kamikaze of the creeper, killing us both at the same time. That's probably the most fun I've ever had. I was just so confused, and I was laughing till I was crying. It was really fun, and I don't think that I'm gonna forget that moment anytime soon. In the early October, I had an idea for a small communal place where everyone can build their houses, and we can celebrate events as Halloween and Christmas and stuff like that. But then I went offline for a while because I had a lot of stuff in my personal life. But thankfully, thanks to Missy and Callum, they've taken care of the neighborhood, and they've said that this is gonna be the place where everyone can build their houses. It has gotten huge really quickly. And this is probably my most favorite area of them all on the BlockHeads server. Just the sheer size of this and the fact that everyone has contributed to this, almost everyone has contributed to this, is just so awesome. I'm so happy with how this turned out. I knew that Rue was one of the first ones to build a house here, then Missy, Callum, I believe this is Callum, then Missy and Callum work together, and I'm so happy that this place has actually gone to this point where almost everyone has a house here. My house, I really enjoyed building this, and it's still one of my favorite projects, one of my most favorite houses that I've ever built. It's cozy, it feels nice, it looks nice, I believe, and I'm just really happy with how this build turned out. Then my friend Matto has built a house. Then Mystic Lord has built this ice path, and I believe this was one of the first events that were on the BlockHeads server. And you know what? Let's do one last path, or ride around the server. We have one competitor. I hope that he's not gonna shoot us. And in 3, 2, 1 we can go. I must say it's quite difficult to nail this. It's really hard because you just bounce everywhere. Then there's this nether part that Mystic Lord has created. And we go up here to this water column. Then we take a sharp turn. Oh, it's quite laggy as well for some reason. But if we manage to do it, oh no, this is really bad. I really suck with boat races. Then you take a lot of speed. Then you have to make a path through all of this. And in 3, 2, 1, we managed to finish it. Ouch. Oh, no, 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 not the back. Oh, there were 2 skeletons even. Wow. I don't think that's even allowed. So after I came back, after the neighborhood has started, I went to create my base. And it's not the one in the end. Oh no, wait a second. Wait a second. I've just remembered that before I made my base, I've created an industrial area together with combat. And to be honest, I didn't spend much time in there on camera. So why don't we take a look there? So when we found this area, we decided to just make farms here, to maybe make a super smelter here as well. And I believe we started from the sugarcane farm. This farm is designed by Tango Tech, and it is a complete beast. I never was an AFK type of person. I definitely will be in Season 2, because you can get a lot of minutes. I have only 12,000, and I think that it is quite low. So we started with this thing. This small thing is designed by Tango Tech, as I said earlier, and it is producing like a beast. This is just 2 models, I believe. If we check these chests, full, 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 almost full, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shulker boxes full of sugarcane are here. This is the smallest and most efficient farm I've ever seen. It is so good, and I absolutely love it. And I'm definitely building this in Season 2. And also you might be wondering, why on earth did I build a sugarcane farm? It's simple. From paper, you craft from sugarcane, you craft paper. And from paper, you craft rockets. But what do you need for rockets? Excluding the sugarcane? Of course, it's gunpowder. So I've created this design of a mob farm. This is made by Il Mango, I believe. And this is my favorite type of mob farm that is on the internet. Then I've also captured a 2 villagers hostage, or maybe even more, but most of them died due to a baby zombie. And these guys are really good. 1 emerald and 1 book for mending. That is awesome. Also some glass if I want, but I didn't really use them for glass. I maybe should have. And also 1 emerald and 1 book for Unbreaking 2, Lure 3, Unbreaking 2, and Silk Touch. All of these enchantments are absolutely awesome. With the glass that I've bought from villagers, I've created this cactus farm. And it's not as effective, but it took a long time to make. I'm gonna be totally honest, it took ages to make. But it works, that's the most important thing, I believe. And I have a lot of green dye from it. 9 stacks, not bad. And the last but not least is this super smelter. That just doesn't work. It's a horrible design that I've created. After we had most of these builds and farms done in here, I decided to create my own base. Combat already had one, so I wanted to have one as well. So let's get there right now. Oh no 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 no. Ooh, I completely forgot about this. I completely forgot about this. So this is from tag, and I've almost lost everything here because one guy who was against me in the tag has created this, but unfortunately for me, unfortunately for him, I decided to go through a different portal than he went, and I've managed to survive this. Was really lucky, because there were like 50 zombies in here. You may recognize this place from my older videos, or I believe even from episode 3, where I've finished this beach that I really like, to be honest. But this was gonna be an awesome project, but unfortunately ended up in a failure. I'm a bit sad, I'm a bit disappointed, but there's nothing I can do, to be honest. I really tried to make it work, but I just couldn't. It was a bit too much on me. So that is a bit disappointing. But around the time that I've started building this circle, a new event started happening on the BlockHeads server. And that was a bad carrot. It was basically attack, but with a carrot. And it was gonna have more stuff into it. But unfortunately, due to data pack issues, we couldn't play it in the way we wanted. So we decided to switch this event to Tag 2 Electric Boogaloo, as you may know it from Hermitcraft. And that was so much fun. That was probably my most favorite event that happened on the server. And we had 2 runs of it. The first run wasn't as successful because we allowed AFKing and the game ended in like 3 days or so. So that wasn't too much fun. But then we changed the rules to no AFK at all. And that game lasted for at least 1 or 2 months. So it took us a really long time to get 50 hours of playtime. But there were many funny moments. But there's one small story that I need to tell you in the first run actually. So you can get what I was doing at the beginning of Tag 2. I held the tag. I've managed to kill Callum. I managed to kill Callum after a long fight. And I've got away with the tag. But one guy was after me. And the guy was named Orkillers. And he was after me really badly. He had netherite sword, sharpness 5, fire aspect and everything like that. Full protection for armor. And I had just protection freeze, maybe some blast protection and stuff like that. I was really not prepared for him. So I decided to go for a trap or something safe to just be able to get away. And if I can remember where have I created it, I'm gonna show you it. I think it was this way. Yeah, this way. And I believe it was down here in this water. Yes, right here, in this corner of the water. So this was my safe plan. Or was after me, I started flying around the base, and then I just dived down into this water, and I went here, detected this observer, and got into this water, and I was ready to escape through the nether. How the contraption works is basically there's a string on the top there that would cover up the hole that I went through. And it was a total success, or had no idea where I am. And I was just in here writing funny stuff in the chat. And I was just chilling here, was ready to fly out or go through the nether after he decides to escape. But then he managed to find a hole. He fell into it, so I drank a strength 2 potion. And we had a fight, but he had way better gear than I had. So he managed to kill me and get a tag, and I was quite sad. I'm a really competitive person in events and stuff like that. So, so I knew that I want a revenge. And the revenge came in the second run of the tag. And you know what? I'm just gonna go through everything that happened in the tag. So you know who won, what has happened, and stuff like that. So the situation in the first clip is that I held the tag. I think I got it from Callum after I trapped his base, but unfortunately he hadn't got time for the tag to be played. So I didn't blow up his base. He just gave me the tag. Then Atom almost killed me in the portal, but unfortunately I wasn't recording, so I don't have it that. But I wanted to create this trap again, but this time improved. And I wanted to get the one and only ore. And I wanted to get my revenge. Enjoy this clip. Okay. Here we go. Nope. Where it is? I made that hole real badly. I only have 20 more rockets. Okay. Ah, so close. Oh no. Okay, that's it. Not a big problem. I keep missing the hole. I just can't get in there. Okay, there it is. Final attempt. Okay. I just can't see it. Okay, let's go. 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 No. Let's get in there. Oh no. I forgot to block the exit. Yes! I had to mute a bit of that audio or just turn it down. Because I was really loud when I was happy that I've managed to kill the ore and get my revenge. So the next part of the tag happened in Tinker's base. I somehow managed to lose the tag. I believe that Atom trapped me or something like that. So me and Combat have teamed up, and we were ready to take down Atom and to get the tag back to the Mafia. We called ourselves Mafia because why not? We wanted to create like a Mafia storyline where we would create a casino, and then we would just take over the city, be mayors and stuff like that, of shopping district and stuff like that, you know. But that unfortunately didn't ever happen, because we never finished the casino. So, the situation is that Atom and B are both online, and we had a plan. We had a plan that I'll get to the Atom's place, and I will kill B. Meanwhile, Atom will get to Tinker's place, because they had a trade or something like that. And Combat is gonna kill Atom, I'm gonna kill B, and that means that we are gonna get the tag. Easy, right? Didn't go as planned, and it turned into a crazy fight that happened, that ended in a really funny way. Anyway, enjoy the another clip.
You know what we should do?
Uh-huh.
Once when we kill both of them, we should say in chat at the same exact time, the Mafia sends their regards, and then just murder both of them.
The Lannister send their regards.
Wait.
ICB. Okay.
Tell me when he gets there.
ICB.
No one here yet.
Oh wait, B is right at the portal.
Okay. I only see Tinker.
Tell me when you see Atom.
Don't be there.
Shut up.
That was actually not even intended to be fun.
Oh no.
Oh, Atom's here. He's here.
Okay, I'm after B.
Alright, ready? Let's go.
Did it now.
Oh,
She does.
wrong!
She doesn't.
No, he's gonna totem!
She doesn't have the tag.
No, of course not. He has it.
She just punched me into face.
Where'd he go? I lost him. He ran. No, he's above me.
Come on, guys.
We're having aerial combat. This is crazy.
That's cool, man.
Come to me.
Get him. I'm trying as well.
Yeah. Making sure he can't fly off.
I'm just made. Where is he? I can't.
Here, go to the you'll see us
That's
flying,
Tinker.
fighting in the air. We're behind his base now.
Bend his base. Okay.
Yeah.
Close to the. I see him.
He's trying to run.
Yep. I bow. Let's get him.
He's like, holy shit, he's so good.
Come on, Atom. You can't run forever. You will die here. I almost did him.
Ooh. Yeah, you keep shooting. I'm gonna try to hit him with the sword.
He's running to his base, I think. Oh, he drank my invisibility potion. I see him. I see him. I see him.
I'm gonna stay
That
right
invisibility potion will do nothing. We just need to stay on him for as long. He's throwing. No. Oh no.
Oh.
He just fell down. He fell down. He fell down to the water. Do you see him? Nice. Nice.
He's almost dead.
Come on. He's swimming. He lost his totem. Let's go. Let's get him. Let's get him.
Get him, get him, get him.
He has another totem. Let's get him. He's drowning. He's drowning. He's drowning. Get him. Another totem down. Get him. Where is he? Yes. Where is it? I have the tech. I have the tech. I have the tech.
Go,
I have the
go,
tech.
go. Oh, wait, we
Let's go.
gotta grab his
No,
item.
it's not the tech. Wait. Just another
Oh,
tech.
yeah,
He has so many
100
attacks.
He's got 100 tags.
I have tech. I have tech. I have tech. I have the official tech.
All right, wait. We gotta grab all this stuff.
Yep.
though. Regards. Okay.
3, 2, 1. No. That was so much fun. I just reviewed the clip again, and was really fun to see what we were up to, just cooperating. Atom trying to run using invisibility potion, Horus fruit, and repulse everything he could, but he just couldn't escape from us. It was really funny. But after that, combat. I gave the tag to combat because I want to give Atom and B their stuff. I forgot to give B her pickaxe. And then, like day or two after, combat has died because Or has killed him. So it was once again my time to shine. So I decided to go once again after the tag, and I went after Or. The fight has happened in the shopping district, and the fight has taken around 20 minutes or so. So I'm just gonna show you the ending of it. We were fighting a lot, then we were shooting a lot, then we ran out of totems, I had to buy a totem. And then the ending had an insane plot twist. What was the situation there? It was me against Or with Stick, with the help of Stick. So how is it gonna end? We will see. it was pretty late, so I had to be quiet, so I didn't have any reaction that time. But Stick basically betrayed his friend. I mean, me and Stick were great friends before that, so I'm really happy that Stick helped me out. And I've managed to kill Or. He even set up the spawn in the bed that was there, so I've just destroyed the bed and killed him again. And I had the tag, and I was ready for a long reign of the tag. But Or wasn't giving it for free. He was gonna attack me once more. This is how it went down. Also, audio is unfortunately muted because I was listening to some Christmas music over time. It was Christmas season, and I like to listen to Christmas music during that. So, unfortunately, without audio, but I hope you don't really mind too much. As you can see, I really love end criticals. So basically I was in voice call with Rico, just building a project that I never actually got to finish, because I just started a bit too late. And Atom has showed up and tried to kill me. Fortunately for me, he ran out of his insta-damage 2 arrows, which done a lot of damage. And also that was the last time I had an advantage over Atom, because he was spam clicking. But after that, I've lost the tag to kill him. I don't think he killed me, but I think he got it in the trade, or I was just AFK and he got me, something like that. I don't really remember that, but that's basically what happened, I believe. And then I started hunting him down once again, and I've hunted him in total 3 times. Every fight took like an hour or so, because he just flew away, and I was trying to find him for the rest of the hour. But thankfully, fortunately for me, when I joined the server once, he was AFK with the tag in his inventory, and I also managed to find him. So I've gotten the tag back. But after that, I held the tag until I started working on King of Thieves. I was killing myself for the heads at least 200 times, and Sneaky Atom has gone into the chest that I had all of my stuff in, and he managed to take the tag from me. Was unfortunate for me, but well played by Atom. After that, I went after Atom, but I gave him some pause. He got into... I gave him some time. He managed to get into like 43 score or something like that, and he was really close to finishing, but I've gotten my revenge, as you could have seen in episode either 3 or 4. I believe it was number 4. Yeah, number 4. In episode number 4, I've gotten my revenge on him. And was really fun as well. He bamboozled me before that, which is my second most favorite moment from the tag. And after that, we've gotten into the finale of tag. I've managed to get 49 points, and I've tagged everyone on the Discord, saying that if they want one last chance, I'm in the shopping district, and I'm ready for any fight that will come. And who has shown up didn't really surprise me. It was obviously Atom. And I'm gonna show you just a clip of the end. But I must say that I've underestimated the power of Atom, because Atom is a madman, as we all know. And what has he done? You might be wondering, what has he done? He created a macro by just pressing a button. He managed to find a totem in his inventory and put it into his offhand. So I had no chance of blowing him up with crystals, and he had such an advantage over me. And this is what happened. Yeah, I've lost the tag. Atom has outplayed me, and he played it really well. And I've underestimated his power. So I was a bit annoyed after that, I must say. As I said before, I'm a really competitive person in events and stuff like that. So I was a bit disappointed because I had only 1 hour left, and I just couldn't keep my nerves straight. And I've managed to lose the fight to Atom. I've almost killed him, but he just had way too many totems. So I had to do something. Because I knew that Atom is either gonna fly with the tag and just wait for the win, or he's gonna stay at his base and work on his projects. I wanted to have one last chance for the tag. So I went on a hunt. I've stocked up on totems. I've stocked up on everything. And I got very surprised when I came to his base to attack him. Watch this. So when I came to his base, Atom attacked me with 200 dogs. And I was really scared at the moment, because I knew that I just can't win a fight against Atom and 200 dogs. We fought for at least 20 minutes. We flew all around the Nedra. But then he managed to fly out, and we decided to have one last 1v1 fight. Without totems, without elytras, just shields and swords. And I've lost the fight. I was really disappointed. And I've left for the night. And I was really disappointed and quite sad that I didn't manage to win a 1v1 fight against the Atom. I just underestimated him, and it sucked. But Atom, for some reason, didn't win the tag. Didn't decide to win the tag like that. He decided to host an event called Hunt for the Tag, and that event lasted around 20 minutes. So I'm not gonna waste your life with 20 minutes of of just me looking around. So let's just see the end of the Hand of the Tag. Okay, let's check the tag building. Nothing here. Is that it all? Don't get it. Oh, this looks Oh, he added more emerald blocks. That would be so useful if I won. Wait. Ah, come on. Yes! 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 I'm a genius! I really ain't a genius. I was just really happy that I found the tag. So yeah. That was it. I found the tag. And I knew that I will win it. I wasn't going for any fight. I wasn't going for any fight anymore. I just wanted to end the tag. Because King of Thieves was starting. And I wanted to concentrate only on one event at a time. I was really glad when I found the tag, and I'm really glad that Item has managed to connect the target block to something, and the something being the target, the tag. It's really nice. It's a really nice place to hide a tag or something, and I was really happy when I found it. So yeah, that was basically it. Let me show you the final minutes of tag, and then we can continue to finish this episode. And to finish BlockHeads Season 1. So, I have the tag, and there are only, let me see, there are only 10 minutes, then the tag ends, and we win the diamonds. But where should we... What's a better place to end the tag than in the place where the tag has begun? And that's in this awesome tag cavern. Give me a second. So I've prepared a texture pack that Atom has provided, and I just must say that the effort that Atom has put into the tag is insane. Created custom wallpapers, custom images as well. This is just awesome. Help yourself along to Tag Cavern, home of the popular yellow bed beer, the fresh and tasty Big Willis drool. Any second now, only 37 seconds, and we are the winners of the tag. Just 37 more seconds. Let's go. 24. 22. 20. Come on. 16. 13. 11. 10. 9. 8. Oops. 3. 2. It's done. It's done. GG. 101 times. So yeah, that is where the tag has ended. Unfortunately, I mean, technically there's no winner because it was pressed to 50, but we are gonna be quiet about it. I'm really glad that I've managed to win the tag. I've got all the diamonds that were here. There it was like 27 diamond blocks or something like that. And I was completely broke before the finish of the tag. So I'm really glad that I've managed to win and find it. After that, King of Thieves was played. It was a success, and I have most of it recorded, as I said. The weekly challenges were fine. I've created 2 of them, unfortunately only 2. And after that, I've decided to remove the wagon and to create a chunky dragon shop. And I was selling end stuff. It was quite profitable. It was a bit of a success, I must say. And just a few days ago, I found that someone has changed one tooth to a golden block. To a golden block tooth. So I've managed to go with it, and I just added a second one and the glasses. Weird glasses, but weird glasses, but whatever. So I think that's basically what happened. Now we are at the point that we are right now. I've built my base. I've finished it. I believe there's one last thing that I need to do. And I need to go to end for that. Back to my base for that. As you can see, I don't have all of my tools in netherite. And I think, because it's the last episode, that I should change that. So let's get my last 3 netherite ingots. And let's put them onto my tools. So let's open the smithing table. One is oops. First is oops. Second is Lucky 21. Season 2 of BlockHeads. Season 2 of BlockHeads. That's not true, I must say. It will come, but in Season 3. So be ready for that. And the last is Netherite Shovel, which still doesn't have name. Oh, that's a mistake. But I am gonna change that soon. Because right now, I'm on my way to Endermandra. That I've completely forgot to talk about. But I've taken the care of the Endermandra for this season. And I've really enjoyed it, so I might take care of it even the next time. It doesn't look too bad, I must say. So let's just get inside. And I'm gonna quickly repair my stuff. Name my shovel. Gravedigger. Okay, that's done. And let me just quickly repair my tools. And we are gonna say goodbye to Season 1. So this is it. This is the end of Season 1 of BlockHeads. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for support. Thank you very much, Atom and other BlockHeads, for accepting me into the community. I'm so grateful that I can play with you guys. It was such a blast. I can't wait for everything we are gonna do in Season 2. But I know that it's gonna be a lot of fun. This is it. This is the end. You can find my stuff and my ender chest in the head of this awesome chunky dragon shop. And when the world download will be online or will be available, I'll definitely put it into the description of this video, so you can just download it, take my stuff, check my base, do anything you want. This world will be yours. Do just anything you want. And once again, thank you very much for watching. I know that I was really inconsistent in the watching times and uploading schedule. But I was really busy this season with my personal life, with quarantine and stuff like that. So I didn't have much time for BlockHeads and for recording mostly. But as you could see, I've done quite a lot of things and I'm pretty happy with this season. But anyway, I hope that season 2 will be better. I'll try to make my upload schedule as consistent as possible. And I just can't wait for season 2. Once again, and for the last time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the time. Thank you for watching this episode. And I'll see you guys, hopefully, quite soon. Bye bye!